Привет, I'm Taya from Ukraine and welcome to my channel again. Today guys will be a relaxing video from my village which is situated in Poltava region, and I want to tell you about nothing. Just kidding. I will tell you about the life in village, what is it like during quarantine, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's go. I'm taking you for the walk outside of our yard. And this format will be like me walking on the street and talking. If you like this talking format, let me know in comments below. So, how's life in quarantine? Empty streets, and you might think, oh my god, people are very scared or something. No, this is not true. It's because everyone is working or relaxing during this time because it's afternoon and it's very hot, like 1 or 2 p.m. Usually people wake up very early, like 5-6 a.m. Then they go to the garden, take care of everything, then have dinner, lunch, breakfast, and then have a nap and then go to garden again. This is a typical lifestyle over here. About quarantine, at the beginning in March, when everything started and people were scared, it was really hard to think about that. It was a quarantine even in the village. You can't go outside. So people should be in their yard, but it's very fun, I think, in the village than in the city. And you should wear mask and don't work. For example, my granny said that the woman that works as a hairdresser, she was fined because she had some customers. So now you see that everything was serious. But however, when I went to the shop, at the door there was a sign like you should wear a mask and everything, but nobody does. Nobody follows that rule, because in Kyiv you have to wear a mask, and the security guard will ask you to wear a mask, and there's a sanitizer at the supermarket. At the village there's nothing like that. Everything is more relaxed right now because it's June and it's been almost 3 months. I think everywhere people are tired because of this situation. So the jokes about bad roads and their quality is actually very true. I mean, this is considered as one of the main streets and you can see its condition. I don't remember this to be super flat or renewed, honestly. And some people might think that I come to this village because it's my hometown or something, and this is not true. This is not my hometown. My hometown is on the east of Donetsk region, and you understand why I can't come there now. But I visit this village because my grandparents live here. This house looks abandoned. I don't think someone lives here. Looks like no one really needs them, you know. I don't think I'm allowed to come closer. I don't want to bother anyone's personal space and everything. But in this village you can buy a house with the land from 5,000 US, and you understand it depends on the size, on the quality of the house and everything. Here, as I found out, the doctor is leaving or something. That's why everything looks so new and restored, you know. Oh, plane. I think it's because there's some kind of a military station near. Oh my god, I was distracted. I don't even see it. Yeah, about flights, I think you understood that flights are opened in Ukraine from 15th of June, but it's not for touristic reasons. It's for ambassadors and for people who are foreigners and need to come back home. And some countries do the quarantine, you know, don't really buy flights, don't really buy tickets right now. I would suggest you to wait until July. I'm sure that honestly after July or after even August everything will be back to normal, because it doesn't seem like a world is ready for being back to normal life. Now this is some kind of a crossroad I came to. This road leads to the city center and it's all made out of stone. Maybe 300 years ago the way they made it, it's still the same. Oh, I hope I don't get into the accident. Okay, so it is very embarrassing, but honestly say I fell off the bike while riding last week, because I don't really, you know, used to ride a bike. I do this like once or few times a year. I feel confident riding, but look, this is kinda not convenient way, not convenient conditions to ride, because it's very shaky and I have some kind of a scar here on my leg. Loyal friend. It's very often that people are going to the shop, for example, or somewhere, and dogs are running behind. That's so cute. And this is the shop, by the way, local shop. We call it vegan here. And usually near the shop there will be some kind of a place where you can buy not a bottled beer, but you know, the shop gets the beer or any kind of drink in big portions, and you can take your bottle and buy it in your bottle or glass. And usually men like to come here after work and everything, you know, local cafe where you can rest. Usually at those shops there's nothing much to buy. The choice is of course very little comparing with supermarkets in the city, but all kind of necessary stuff, like something that can be saved for a longer time, different kind of porridges, pasta, canned fish, canned vegetables, something frozen like frozen meat, cheese, ice cream, candies you can find easily. The problem is with vegetables and fruit. They have bananas and oranges, lemons, usually at summer and winter, but anything else you can't really find. And you know, there's a problem, like you think, oh, you grow your fruit by yourself, why you need to buy it? You really need to buy it because your fruit at your garden are growing few months, and after you either need to can it or dry it out, so you can't get fresh fruit. For example, for past 5 years or something, we don't have strawberry at all, and at the supermarket there's no supermarket. You can't get the strawberry here. You have to either go to the nearest town, which is 30 minutes driving by car, and you know, not all people can do this because they either don't have their own transport like scooter or car. Buses is not very often. You need to know the schedule. Also, what kind of job you can do here, it's like being a shop assistant. Usually people do something their own handmade and sell at the market. At the market, like not everyone has a cow, and some people do their own cottage cheese, butter, etc., or they just sell meat. There's nothing much to do as a job. You can also be a farmer, tractor driver, security guard, something like that, but a teacher too. But there's nothing like, much of interesting, and cultural life is almost zero. So that's why younger generation prefer to move out, like everywhere, I guess. So for me, my personal opinion, for me village is boring as well. It's good to have some kind of place like that for temporary relaxing, because city life is depressing. It is. However, you feel, how to say, if you live in the village, you want to live in the city, and vice versa. Kind of feels like middle of nowhere, but no, this is still where people live. I'm not at the edge or something. And as you can see, there's no road, like it's just path I'm going to. Behind me there's a path too. And before I was about to shoot this video, there was a car and a guy riding very slow, almost like walking like the way you walk, so slow, and he had a loudspeaker. Was it called, this thing like that makes your voice sound loud? Not a microphone, but old school microphone, let's call it. And he's like, oh, chicken on sale, fresh chicken, please buy fresh chicken on sale, chicken that can grow and give you chickens. So this is marketing in the village style. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch him. At the beginning, I didn't understand what's going on. I'm like, what is he saying? I don't understand him. And then I understood that it's a marketing. It's very typical here, like there will be chicken or pigs or something like that, or they buy something. The poppy flowers. Somebody is living there. And I look super awkward and odd doing this right now. I will also take you to the river where I took the picture, and a lot of you liked it so much. I posted on social media, and the scenery over there is really good and cool. So it's kind of like far from the place I stay, like maybe 25 minutes walking definitely. So next video, guys, please be updated. Let me know what kind of things you want to see. Unfortunately, I will not show you how we prepare for winter, cooking and canning vegetables and fruit, because they are not grown yet, They are still growing. There's nothing much you can eat right now, only parsley, dill, and radish. Yeah, that's it. Everything else you eat. Oh, dog is a very cool guy, protecting his family. So yes, this is nice place. As a field also feels very abandoned, But I hope you find this video relaxing. You can hear me because the wind is very strong. It was very hard rain yesterday. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you keep safe and take care of yourself. If you want to support me, you can join my Patreon and PayPal, and also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Queen I'm speaking. All the links you can find in the description of this video. Please don't be lazy and open, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.